Good morning, folks. Everyday KT 604. So, staying at home, isolation, not going places, not doing things, not getting out and about. What the hell do you do? Well, what do you do? For all of us old folks, you grab the old game board, you grab the old book, all that other shenanigans. Not a problem. Kind of what we grew up with. For everybody else who's not used to that, it makes things kind of difficult. You can only clean your room so many times. You can only reorganize something so many times. So, what the hell do you do? Well, there's a ton of things you can do. Of course, you can clean. You can wash the dishes, reorganize your bills, do your taxes. You can, God only knows, go through that one box of random crap that you haven't unpacked since college. I know there's a lot of people who have one of those. I might myself. But there's a lot more to it than that. You know, you have a place to live. You can fix things up in your house. You can sit there and, come up with new creative ideas on how to rearrange your kitchen. All right, so that's all the mundane stuff. Now for the fun stuff. You've got this gorgeous thing called the internet. Right now I don't even know what. There's more crap flying around in there than in a plumber's convention. But there's also a lot of fun to be had. Thing called Zoom or Google Hangouts, Facebook Live, Facebook messaging. Talk to people. Just because you can't go visit them face to face doesn't mean you can't actually do cool stuff. Try virtual Monopoly, or do like most of the kids are doing now. Get online, play video games with other people. Social distancing doesn't mean social isolation. Just means you can't touch people. Okay, fine. This modern age, all the new technology, there's a billion things to do. You really want to have a good time? You really want to do some good? Start figuring out what it is that you really know a lot about. Make some videos about it. You're good at woodworking, bird watching, a lawyer, with generic stuff, no legal crap, nothing legally binding, of course. Book binding, Star Wars trivia, anything. Somebody else out there in the universe is interested in what you know. Go out there and talk about it. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. Go to YouTube is what I'm using right now, Facebook, wherever. Go live, hit record, boom, you're off to the races. It's that simple. I mean, I've done it 600 times and it's still going. So keep your chin up and don't let it get to you. Just because everybody can't go out and do all the normal shenanigans to distract us from the boredom of life doesn't mean you got to sit there and turn into a bump on a log on the couch watching the fifth go through of Game of Thrones since you've been out at work. So get off the couch. I mean, even if it's just to go to your computer to hook up with other people, get yourself reacquainted with the human race, that's fine. But don't just bury yourself in sorrow and boredom and all those other things. My grandmother always said, this too shall pass. We'll get out of this thing. People have been here for thousands and thousands of years. We'll keep going. Just don't let it get to you. Don't get too down on yourself. And see if you can find some fun. Talk to everybody tomorrow. Be strong. Put a kilt on.